And don't settle for less. Always know your worth. I'm not saying go ahead and ask a nigga for a fucking Chanel bag on the first day, girl. Don't do that, because at the end of the day, you're just setting yourself up for failure.
I took a flight for the paddock. You said, babe, you're so dramatic. I can't. Anything you want, boy, forget it. You just make me.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Nita here, and I am here to welcome you guys to our first ever episode of Avis, which means opinion in French. Here on this platform, we talk about anything and everything. Whatever opinion you have to voice it. At the end of the day, our opinion does matter. Some people say opinions don't matter. It do. Because you know some opinions really do hurt people's feelings. And yes, it does matter. If it hurts your feelings, it matters. Okay? At the end of the day, I feel like us young adults, we don't have that voice because we get like shut off a lot. We don't have that much wisdom as the older people would say. And most likely, most of the time, we actually do. And you have to remember, we're the ones that have the power because we vote for who goes in the presidency. We are the ones that are starting all these different trends, these different things you guys are doing now. We're the ones that are starting those things. And you have to remember, our opinion does matter. You guys can listen to this podcast on Podbean and on YouTube and not Dior. And our podcast name is Avis. Follow me on Instagram at nita.baby._. And let's get right into it. Today's podcast is going to be on love and relationship. So, as you all know, the definition of love in the Urban and Google Dictionary is an intense feeling or deep affection or a great interest or pleasure in something. Which, to me, it doesn't really go in depth of what love really is. You know what I mean? Yeah, to me, love is like a connection you feel mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically with someone or something. Okay, I really feel like some people, we really do take the word love very, very loosely, and it's not right. The definition of relationships in the Urban Dictionary is the way in which two or more concept, objects, or people are connected. That sums everything up about a relationship. You know what I'm saying? The connection between two people, or object, or concept. You know what I'm saying? It sums it up. What I've experienced with love, honestly, my experience with love, it's been rocky because I've had relationships that lasted 3 years. I've had a relationship that lasted a couple weeks. I had a relationship that lasted a couple months. So it's been real rocky. Most of the guys that I've actually dealt with are very, very strong, opinionated people. You want a man that's very masculine. You want a man that's able to voice his opinion and say what he had to say and not be too shy. Say because he's a man, he can't speak up. He can't say what he want to say because he's going to seem like too harsh. You know what I'm saying? You want a man that you can be able to talk to and conversate with and be able to argue with you on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that a guy should be just arguing with females, but they should be able to feel comfortable enough to voice their opinions. I have a few scriptures here on love that you guys can look into on your own time. I really do pray and hope that you guys do put God into your relationship and love, because without God, you know, nothing can hold. If you put God first in your relationships, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be smooth. There's nothing that he can't handle that you guys both together as a collective bring to him. There's nothing he can't handle for you guys. And I really do pray and pray. Most men and women do start praying together as couples, because praying together, it does help build a relationship spiritually between you guys, which means the devil can't interfere in both of you guys' mindsets about each other. And I really respect people who really do pray together, get on their knees every night and pray together. To me, that deserves a round of applause. Okay? But here are a few scriptures on love. John 15:12 is one of them. Corinthians 16:14 is one of them. And that's for love. The ones for relationships are Luke 6:31 and Proverbs 17:17. Make sure you guys do tune in to those. Read your Bible, read those scriptures, manifest what you want in life with your man, with your women, and I'm pretty sure you trust in God, you give him faith, it will come through. When Jesus says yes, when God says yes, nobody can say no. Period.
Nothing else to say, like, period. Period.
Yeah. Don't forget to tune into those. Read your Bible, like I said. Get more in tune with God, because this like this gonna be the end times. Okay, with all this shit going on, it's gonna be the end times. So get close to God. So I feel like you have to know who you're, sleeping with. At the end of the day, a conversation is really, really much needed before you even open your legs to anybody, whether you're a man or a female. I feel like if you know who you're dealing with, you know who you're talking to, you know who you're sleeping with, it's going to make you more comfortable to even do more shit in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. Because if I know you, I'm comfortable with you, I had a conversation with you, I know your mindset, I know, how you roll. Like, when we fucking or some shit, I'm going to be more comfortable to do shit with you because I already know the type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to know what you want from your partner. That's why I said conversation is really more, much needed. Because I need to know your intentions. You need to know mine. Don't do that. Be yourself. Be more natural. And a guy's going to like you, when you're yourself and not when you're just being this fake-ass bougie bitch. We're not city girls. We out here asking all these niggas for the most, and we're not even giving them the most either. And it's like, we can't be doing that nowadays as women. If you want a guy to do shit for you, you gotta reciprocate the same energy at the end of the day. So just know who you're sleeping with. Be yourself. Have a natural conversation. Be genuine with your words. Don't just say shit just to make it sound good. Be honest. Say what you gotta say, and let the nigga know what the fuck you really on. Like, simple as that. You can't just go into a relationship just to wing it. You gotta know exactly what you want. You gotta know what you guys want to build towards. You gotta know what you guys want to work on, what's your flaws, your pros, your cons, whatever the case may be. You have to know all that to be able to make the relationship work. You have to be on one accord to be able to make it work. Simple as that. So don't force it. Be natural. Like, if a guy really fuck with you, he gonna fuck with you regardless. You don't have to force shit. Don't be blowing a nigga phone up. Don't be blowing her phone up. Don't be doing the most with her. Like, if she's not giving you the same energy, don't give her more than what she's giving you. If he's not giving you the same energy, don't give him more than what he's giving you. At the end of the day, don't force it. Like I said, let it be natural. Love, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen regardless. It's going to always come back. Okay, don't ever force nothing. Don't ever force somebody to be with you. Don't ever force somebody to love you. At the end of the day, if they don't want to love you, that's their loss, and that's just what it is. And don't settle for less. Always know your worth. I'm not saying go ahead and ask a nigga for a fucking Chanel bag on the first day, girl. Don't do that, because at the end of the day, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Because now he feel like you one of them bitches that really out here just asking niggas for shit and not giving nothing in return. Don't settle for less, meaning don't just keep settling for a nigga cheating on you. Like, if he keep cheating on you, girl, at that point you gotta go ahead and just go. Like, you don't gotta do too much. You don't gotta stay with him because that's somebody you know. You don't gotta do all that. Just tell him, look, if we can't get your shit together, like, come on, you gotta go.
Otherwise,
don't settle for less because that's your baby father and you been with him for years and you got a kid with him, so you want to settle with him. Nah, there's other niggas out here that will love you and your child equally. Okay, don't just settle for a nigga that's not treating you right, that's not doing nothing for you that you're doing for them. Simple as that. You gotta know your worth, and same goes with men. You know what you can bring to the table. As far as a woman, you know what you bring to the table as well. So both of you guys need to come together as one accord, like I said, and don't settle for less. Men versus boys. Now, that's a topic that I really, really, really want to touch on, because I feel like us women, sometimes we get confused with men and boys, okay? Boys are the ones that don't know what the fuck they want, okay? They don't know what they want. They don't even know what they want for their fucking selves. At the end of the day, they're the ones that just want to keep being bachelors, want to keep playing around, want to be out in the club all day, don't want to get no money, don't want to build nothing with nobody, don't want to have no foundation for themselves, just keep playing around with your feelings. Those are boys. Men, they know what they want. They know what they want, and they're going to get what they want, okay? If they want money, they're going to go get it. There's no time for sleep. If you want money, go get it. If they want a female, they're going to put in that effort. They're going to treat you right. They're going to do everything possible to make sure that you're comfortable as well as them. Because mind you, if you're comfortable, he's comfortable. If you're happy, he's happy. If you're in a bitchy mood, he's going to feel like, oh my God, now I got to make her da-da-da. But if he's keeping you happy, he don't got to worry about none of that. So men, they know what they want. And I really feel like age don't matter. You can be grown as fuck, like 30 years old, and still acting like a little 18-year-old. It doesn't really matter about your age at the end of the day. Because age, I can be 40 years old and still trying to be like fucking Carisha. Like, we're not doing that. Act your age, be responsible, and just, have common sense at the end of the day.
I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something something, very much something. Y'all always trying to find something to talk about.
That's about it for the flashcards. My cousin, she did put together some questions for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and read them to you guys. Speaking of that, my cousin Angel, she has her hair company. I'm gonna put all the information down in the description box below. Do not forget to purchase her hair, you guys. This is one of her units right here. I absolutely love the hair. It has 0 to less shedding. The lace is terrific. It melts perfectly. The hair, it does not have no smell at all. It holds curls very, very well. And y'all, like, y'all see it, okay? Y'all see it. It's getting very much grown and sexy, okay? The blondes is really giving right now. Get you some hair, girl. So her first question is, how do you know when a relationship is over? So, with that, I feel like a relationship is really over when a guy starts texting you less. Okay? Let's really be honest here. Everybody in this damn world has their phone in their hand 24/7. Unless you in the shower, you motherfucking sleep, or you at work or something. Even when you at fucking work, you still have your fucking phone in your hand. So, if he's texting you back and he's not responding back to you as like how he did in the beginning, oh girl, I don't know. You might have to have a little conversation with him and make sure his mind is right. Sometimes, though, guys do be going through stuff mentally, and they be shutting off people. I don't feel like it has nothing to do with you, if that's the case. But if he's going through something mentally, I really feel like as a female, as his girl, you should put all that shit aside. Don't think he's cheating or nothing. Just really make sure your man is right mentally before you just start judging and thinking that he don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go off of that. What about building friendships? What about building friendships when you have small kids? What about building friendships when you have small kids? I don't know what that means. I think she's trying to say, like, if you have a kid, how do you go about friendships? I really feel like if you have friends that have kids, those are things you guys can bond on. Most of the time, most of my friends nowadays are mothers. We all just have kids. Sometimes we take the kids out to the park. We'll just be doing stuff with our kids. That's how we connect. And then therefore we gossip and shit like that. But if you have friends that are not really mothers, they're not going to really understand the fact that you can't come out to the club and chill because you have a kid. Like, they don't understand that. They're going to be like, oh, this girl, she always in the house. Girl, yeah, I have a kid. I'm always going to be in the house. Is it okay to end a friendship with church people? I really feel like with church people, I feel like church relationships to stay in church. Outside of church, there should be no relationship, because my relationship with you as a church person, it should be God. It shouldn't be we going to the club together. No, I met you in church, stay in church with that. I'm not taking you outside of church with me and putting you in my everyday life. That's not happening. Because now I feel like as a church person, you're gonna judge me because I'm not doing a Christian like thing outside of church, and I'm not with the judging. No, I'm not with that. Can men and women really just be friends? Yes. I have male friends that are just my motherfucking friends. To them, I may not be their motherfucking friend. I might be a little crush on the inside. Like, I know guys do have friends that they like, she bad as shit. I know guys do that. Like, you have a friend that you like, she pretty, like, she pretty female, but y'all are friends though. That's not bad. Like, you can have a friend. There's no such thing as not being friends with a woman, not being friends with a man. You can be a friend with a man and a woman. You don't have to be sexually. You can be a brother and a sister to a female or a man. Like, it doesn't really matter. If you're trying to save sex for marriage, stand on that. If you feel like no man deserves your body but your husband, stand on that. But as far as that, if you want to be a type of woman that saves your body for marriage, please do that, and do not go back on your word for any man, because some men just use their words to get in your pants, and once they do, that's it. A man really fuck with you and he respects you. Whatever decision that you want to make for yourself, he's going to stand on that with you, and that's just what it is. How do you maintain relationships with your best friend when she starts a serious relationship? I want to speak on that. Me personally, I've had experiences where like my cousins most of all, when I get into a relationship, my whole attention is on my man. I'm not about to go out with you bitches. I'm not doing that. I'd rather chill with my nigga than go out with you bitches and get my ass in trouble and my nigga be mad at me and my household is fucked up because I want to go out and have shots with you guys, shake my motherfucking ass. You guys should respect me enough and respect my relationship and respect my man to be able to know that when we go out in public, we're not about to go show our ass because I have a man, especially if I have a man. I really feel like us women nowadays, we feel like, oh, you got a man, girl, you do the most, nah, like, respect my relationship because at the end of the day, that's my future I'm building. So I really feel like when it comes to relationships and friendships, like, don't always tell your friends your business as well. Like, keep them in the loops of what you're doing with your man. Don't go see your friends and be like, oh bitch, that nigga, he ain't shit, because tomorrow when y'all fix y'all problems and y'all back boot up loving, they gonna look at you fucking weird because, like, bitch, you just said that nigga was cheating on you yesterday and then now y'all back together. Don't tell people your fucking business all the time. Keep your friendships very far away from your men because some bitches will be plying on your man. Simple. But all I gotta say, be true to yourself, y'all. Love one another. Don't ever put up a front in front of people because you do, it's gonna catch up with you in the future. It's gonna catch up with you with anybody, anything you do. And always put God in your relationships. Be honest with people. Just be yourself. Love one another, like I said. And always try to encourage other people. Like I said, if you have any opinions, any topics, any conversation you want to bring up with me on this topic of love and relationships, do not forget to DM me on Instagram. Leave a comment down below. And I will definitely be reaching out to you guys and responding. And like I said, this is our first ever episode of Avis. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're out, y'all.